To start the second half, the Carolina in all orange and the Wilmington Hammerheads in blue. We're going to take a quick look at the replays. Charlie, break them down for us. That's the first goal, of course.
Jamie Franks, once it goes, skims off the defender, and then a great play by Bagley to score the goal. This is the fake shot by Palladini, puts it over to the outside, and a good shot by Cunliffe, but a good save by Stato.
Here comes the goal.
Here's a goal. Near post, good ball by Palladini to Cunliffe. I have a little trouble saying that. I know what it is. And then Diallo goes to near post and makes it. And once again, great celebration.
And we are tied at 1 as the second half is underway. Those are the quick replays. You're watching USLLive.com. Dean Linke along with Charlie Slago.
And Dean, of course, we talked about who the teams are that are playing tonight in the U.S. Open Cup. The teams that come in next week, Chicago, New England, DC United, Chivas, Columbus, Kansas City, Houston, and Seattle. All of the MLS are going to be in the next round. So that should be a lot of those games will be at the home of the winning team tonight.
Yeah, usually the USL teams do put in the bid to have the Major League Soccer teams come. It's a part of the allure of the U.S. Open Cup where the big clubs are able to come into the USL stadiums, and we've seen on more than one occasion, including the Carolina Railhawks, beat MLS teams.
Well, there's two reasons for that, too. Of course, the MLS fans are used to seeing MLS games against MLS teams, and so the attendance is not usually good because it's not part of their full season ticket package. So you get better crowds at the lower levels, and it makes for some great games.
He's Charlie Slago. I'm Dean Linke. I want to thank our director, Jason Andrews, our producer, Joseph Myers-Salmon, Bob Ellis on camera, along with Dave Pond, replay, and Sarah Moore down on the field. I want to thank Jason for also getting us those replays right here before we started the second half, as we spent a little extra time with the owner of the Carolina Railhawks, Brian Wellman. Here's Gilkerson. Over to Lowry. Lowry pops it to McKenney. McKenney tied at 1. McKenney coming forward here out of the gates. It's one of those changes. It's a good ball to Palladini. He'll drop it to Lowry with a shot. Oh! Off the crossbar. What a shot by Lowry.
McKenney, a good ball to Palladini. Palladini back to Lowry, and Lowry hammered that thing off the crossbar.
Cunliffe able to keep that one in bounds. This one driven back in. It'll be a throw in back to Carolina.
Here's the replay of that play. You missed McKenney giving the pass to Palladini. Wow. Palladini got the ball about the top of the 18, passed it back to Amir Lowry. Amir Lowry hammered the ball, but just a little bit high.
Bagley was 1-on-4 against 4 players in orange. And now the Railhawks with Kremelmeyer to Diallo, hoping to pop it back to Kremelmeyer. He had space behind him and didn't look that way, as well as Cunliffe lurking over there. Watson drops it back into Briggs. He can't get it back, and now Tollison's on it. Second half underway here at WakeMed Soccer Park Field 2. We're in the 49th minute. It's the Wilmington Hammerheads 1 and the Carolina Railhawks 1. This is the U.S. Open Cup. Win and advance, or lose and go home. The Chicago Fire, whose coaching staff is here scouting this game, is the next opponent for either one of these two teams.
Palladini definitely makes things happen. He has put people open and open for shots, and also has broken down the defense quite a few times.
Watson more central with Palladini out wide over near the Railhawks bench. Palladini can't get it by Watson that time. The other Watson. Now here's Diallo. Diallo, touch went missing there for Hamed Diallo. He's got the goal for the Railhawks. Martin Rennie up off his bench now, standing far side. Here's John Cunliffe. I want to thank Tim Camden for all his great work here for the Carolina Railhawks. as Lowry to Watson. Watson's loose. Watson's still loose. Can he keep it alive? No, he can't, as the other Watson slid back to steal it. That was Franks, rather, and that's twice Franks has been involved on the other side. It's the other Jamie Watson is here near side. And Jamie Watson makes the run. He is onside as Tollison kept him on. Watson will hope to earn a corner instead of earn a throw-in.
From my angle here, I have no idea what happened over there, but a good move to get the ball by Watson. He looked like he was coming to the ball, took a couple steps that way, and then sprinted back, and the ball was led to him in the corner. Then after that, I'm blocked out.
Yeah, 51st minute. We are in a little nook over here at Wake Mid Soccer Park. As I lean over, I can tell you that it's the 51st minute, and I can tell you Watson's on the throw-in. Jamie Watson is Lowry will clear it out. It'll be another throw-in back to Wilmington as the Hammerheads now trying to push forward.
Hammerheads did come back out in a 4-5-1, and they put Bagley back up on top and put Watson back on the right midfield.
That seemed to work for him early, so that makes sense.
Yeah, they switched it near the end and put Watson up top and moved Bagley to the left midfield.
Throw in now for Gilkerson and the Railhawks. Watson. He'll lose it. Don't want to lose it down in that half of the field. Now watch Watson press forward back, and Wilmington just got to get rid of it. They'll try to restart it out of the back. As David Irving's Hammerheads trying to keep a little more possession. They're doing it right now. Bagley's got some time. He's got Lowry nipping at him from behind. Remember, Lowry's got a yellow card. Tied at 1. Nobody warming up right now for either side. That's Zeke Dombrowski will play it back to Briggs.
Need some big shoulders to wear that name on the back of the jersey.
No doubt about it. A lot of Dombrowskis have passed through the USL levels. It's all the same family, too, including Chad, who I'm sure is watching on USLLive.com. Way offsides Diallo, and even I can make that call.
Nicely called. Catch exclusive interviews, features, and highlights of your Carolina Railhawks on USLLive.com, the league's official online video channel. USLLive.com, your source for soccer action.
Wilmington keeping a bit more possession here as early doors of the second half, 53rd minute. Here's Watson inside. Gilkerson, that time, though, had a perfect angle, but knocked off by Tollison as ball boy far side near the corner getting ready for the throw-in.
I believe it's going to be a corner kick, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick. And here comes Jamie Franks.
Tollison, of course, yep.
We'll see if he's going to take the short one here. These have been very dangerous, as you so succinctly put early in the match.
Watson. Thayer. Now Briggs.
Thayer was wide open on that. You don't want to leave somebody at the corner of the 18 like that.
Another corner for Wilmington as the last 2+ minutes have been dominated by the Hammerheads.
Typical soccer game where two decent teams are playing against each other, very good teams, and the ebb and flows. You know, once somebody takes over and takes charge for a little while, and you got to weather the storm if you're on the other team.
Saw a moment ago the Port City Firm, which is opposite the depot here at Wake Mid Soccer Park Field 2. The Port City Firm, the fan club of the Wilmington Hammerheads. This one's still alive. Oh, off the crossbar. Hammered by number 16, Jared Thayer. It's the second time he's been wide open. And they're not listening to you, Charlie, is that one lucky it didn't go in.
Yeah, it's 1-1 in goals and 1-1 in crossbars so far. So both teams have had it. Here comes the replay. Ball gets skim-headed by the defense. Comes right, he takes it first time. Good technique. Doesn't look like Caleb Patterson-Sewell got a hand on it, but it hit the crossbar, but it was dipping.